how'd you come around to become part of the high school, coming from that community school?
Well, I was working part-time at the community school, and the woman, Mrs. Kim, that had the job I do now, was leaving, and she actually came to me and asked me if I was interested in applying at the high school.
Yes.
And it was a full-time position, which was very appealing.
Yeah.
So I applied, I interviewed, and I got it.
Did you have any pro and kind of con thoughts going into the job?
I did. At the time, my daughter was a sophomore here, and that was a big choice because it's not easy having your child where you're working because they need their space, especially in high school. And she was not happy with that. She learned quickly that mom was available for running home to get homework and providing snacks after school and rides. So that was really my only hesitation.
And I really don't know much about the field, but how does that have connections?
Well, in the stadium,
Yes.
that is my brother-in-law, my husband's brother was killed in 9/11. And when they got a settlement from the 9/11 compensation fund, they felt, the whole family felt that they wanted to give back. And this was a great way to honor him and to help out Sandwich High School because at the time, the track was condemned. In 2002, it was condemned, so they figured, and there was a grassroots effort to get that replaced and to add to the high school fields. So they donated a large chunk of money to get that going.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful now. It's a new stadium and everything.
Yeah, it does.
Who is Mrs. deconto?
Mrs. deconto is a wonderful lady who is a secretary here. She's been here quite a long time, as I have as well. I had the pleasure of coaching her daughter, Alyssa, so I've known Mrs. deconto for quite some time.
Miss deconto works in the office downstairs. Very nice lady.
She works in the front office. She's a great lady.
She's someone that works down there, and she's a great person.
Miss DeConto is the woman in the front office who is very helpful when it comes to schedules and directs me to higher administration.
She's an administrative assistant here at Sandwich High School.
How'd you come to meet Mr. Conto?
I met Mr. Conto while I was teaching here. I've been teaching here since 1984, which is a long time, before you guys were born, I'm sure. And she started, I'm not quite sure when she started, but a short time after that. And she's this amazing woman who works in the office, but she has the answers to everything. She's like the woman with the answers.
How does the new field benefit you or the school?
I love the new field, playing on it, soccer and lacrosse. It's cool, and it's even more special knowing that it's donated to Gerald deconto's name. So it's important, and it's symbolic to the school because he sacrificed his life to save others. It's a good message to send to the people.
How does the new field benefit you or the school?
It's fantastic. It's wonderful for the whole community, not just the school. It's excellent. We love it, and I think it's going to be here for an awful long time, and we're appreciative of it.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, that must benefit you also in the lacrosse season having that big turf.
I love it. I love it. Before we got that field, it was a grass field, and it all got torn up. So it's just amazing. It's awesome to play.
Awesome. Yeah. Does the field at all benefit you, or do you think the field benefits the school in a large way?
The school doesn't benefit me personally, but it's the school community it benefits greatly.
Awesome.
How does the new field benefit you or the school?
Because I play two field sports, I play field hockey and lacrosse, it's very beneficial for me because for my last year I'll be able to reap the benefits of the new field and be able to play on a very a very new stadium, and it's very nice. So.
How does the school benefit from the new stadium/field?
It's a great venue that I think people have been really striving to get, and it came to fruition. It's nice to be able to have it as a tribute to her brother-in-law, thank you. And it's just it allows more people to come. The track is great. I've walked the track. I've run the track. The track's really nice. So it's a great venue.
How do you think the school benefits from the new deconto stadium or the new field?
Oh gosh, having my kids graduated through here, and my son actually was a runner, and we had the track condemned for all those years, so it was really hard. All the meets were away, and now we have this beautiful track, beautiful football field, and it was just such a beautiful night. I will never forget the night this September when the field was dedicated to her family, her brother-in-law, to Gerald DeConto, and it was a gorgeous night of just the community coming together, and we're really lucky in Sandwich to have that.
And now, did you know Mr. DeConto?
No, I never had the privilege of meeting her brother-in-law. I know her husband as a wonderful soccer coach through the school. He's coached girls soccer for years, and that is his compassion. And I also know their daughter who graduated from Sandwich High School, Alyssa, who was just like her mom, just steadfast, hardworking, and a great young lady.
How did you come to meet Mr. DeConto?
I started working here approximately 10 years ago, and she was here.
Okay.
How did you meet Mrs. DeConto?
I'm very involved with the administration and stuff, so when I'm usually in the office, I talk to Mrs. Boris about different activities or something. I'm always in there to talk to her, so she's just always there, I guess.
So, Ms. Grant, how did you come to meet Mr. DeConto?
I came to meet her through here, working, in this office, and her being a secretary. I use the main office a lot, because I have limited secretarial help here. She is always so willing to help me, to call people for me, to find out where people are. Ms. DeConto is a real team player, and she is a great asset to this school. She's kind of a silent rock in this building.
Is there anything else that you can leave us with about Mr. DeConto?
I guess her steadfastness, her kindness, she is there for people. She's always has her candy on her desk, a smile on her face, and no matter how busy she is, if people come up to her and disrupt her, it's never felt like you're bothering her. She always is willing to help people, so that would be my closing remarks about her.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Have any other words about Mr. DeConto?
Very nice lady. If you ever get the chance to talk to her, absolutely do it. She'll put a smile on your face. Just brighten your day.
Awesome, thank you.
And can you just give us a little kind words about Mr. DeConto? Any other things?
Ms. DeConto is probably the most helpful person on the administrative team. She writes all my purchase orders, and she's been very helpful in taking care of my financial situation with the money from the chairs and getting POs and that sort of thing.
Awesome.
She basically keeps my shop running.
All right. Awesome. So is there any other words that you'd like to leave about Mr. DeConto?
She's just so resourceful. She is always there with the answer, and kind about it. She doesn't make you feel dumb, asking a dumb question.
I like the go-to person.
Yeah, she's always there with the right